These massive stadiums are being built in 2020 and are sure to draw a crowd. Whether you're going to watch a sporting event or live music, these stadiums are sure to be there to entertain you for years to come. These are the top 7 most expensive stadiums being built in 2020. Number 7. Abidjan Stadium. The first entry on our list is Abidjan Stadium. This beautiful stadium, located in Abidjan, Abidjan, Ivory Coast, is planned to have a maximum capacity of 60,000 people. Abidjan Stadium is planned to be a multi-purpose stadium that will host events in rugby, football, and other athletics. The Stade Olympique d'Abidjan is nicknamed Arc de Triomphe for its beautiful appearance. This massive stadium is set to take up a whopping 20 hectares, and that's not even including the planned Olympic Village that is to envelop the stadium. This Olympic Village is going to cover the grounds of the stadium, and it is planned to take up 287 hectares. This stadium will be the home field of the Ivory Coast national football team, who is currently playing their games in Stade Félix Houphouët-Boigny, which currently can only hold 50,000 people. The Stade Olympique d'Abidjan is planned to be a big upgrade to the aesthetics of the current stadium, which is lackluster in comparison. The Stade Olympique d'Abidjan is planned to cost a whopping $103 million. Number 6. Morodok Teko National Stadium. Morodok Teko National Stadium is a football stadium located in the scenic Cambodian city of Phnom Penh. This stadium is the planned centerpiece of the Morodok Teko National Sports Complex that is also under construction, which includes an aquatic sports center as well as an indoor sports complex. This stadium is being constructed for Cambodia's hosting of the 2023 Southeast Asian Games, which is expected to bring a large amount of tourism to Phnom Penh. The stadium appearance is built to represent China-Cambodia relations and is meant to look like a boat. This pays homage to how people in Cambodia and China would visit each other's countries by sea. The stadium's appearance and atmosphere is very important, as it hosts one of the most important sporting events in the Southeast Asian region. The boat design of the stadium is the main contributor to its overall cost of $143 million. The complex as a whole continues to rack up the costs. If you include the cost of construction of the aquatic sports center and indoor sports complex, the total cost of the Morodok Teko National Sports Complex is a staggering $200 million. Number 5. Oakland Ballpark. Oakland Ballpark is a proposed Major League Baseball ballpark that is meant to be the new home of the Oakland Athletics. This stadium would be the Oakland A's first new home since they moved into the Sheeb Stadium, all the way back in the year 1903. Previously, the Oakland A's shared a stadium with the National Football League's Oakland Raiders. There have been plans for the Athletics to move into a new ballpark of their own for many years, but none have yet come to fruition. This newly proposed stadium is supposed to have a max capacity of 34,000. The Oakland Ballpark will be located in downtown Oakland, of course, and unlike many controversial stadiums that have been built previously using taxpayer money, this stadium is supposed to be entirely privately funded. The Oakland Coliseum may be an iconic American ballpark and stadium, but it was built in 1968, which left the A's vying for a more modern place to take part in America's favorite pastime. Developing an entirely new and modern stadium comes at a cost, of course, and it isn't cheap. The new Oakland Ballpark is estimated to cost a substantial $522 million. But hey, at least it isn't your tax money this time. Number 4. Globe Life Field. Globe Life Field is another baseball stadium that is under construction in the US, this time in Arlington, Texas. The Major League Baseball's Texas Rangers will call the new Globe Life Field their home when the stadium opens in June of 2020. The extreme heat and sun in Texas was part of the reason for the Texas Rangers' lingering attendance issues that have plagued the team in recent years. The new Globe Life Field is being constructed with a retractable roof in hopes that this investment will pay off for the Rangers, and that this new, more modern ballpark will attract more visitors to Globe Life Field. One of the draws of MLB stadiums is that there aren't many strict regulations on how a stadium's field can be laid out. The Rangers have used these lax rules to dedicate parts of the field to former legends of the team and the MLB as a whole. For example, the distance from home plate to the backstop is 42 feet, which is significant because 42 was the uniform number of Jackie Robinson, the first African-American player to play in the MLB. The left field line measures 334 feet, which references legendary Texas Ranger Nolan Ryan, who retired wearing the number 34. This stadium costs a mind-blowing $1.1 billion. Number 3. Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium. The Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium is a football stadium that is currently under construction in Guangzhou, China. The Chinese professional football team, Guangzhou Evergrande Taobao FC, will call this new stadium their home. The 8-time champions of the Chinese Super League were in need of a new stadium, and they got their solution. This new stadium will be the world's largest football stadium by the end of its construction in 2022, and it will be able to hold a max capacity of 105,000 football fans. This stadium is being built as part of China's aggressive push of football as a sport. This stadium dwarfs the Guangzhou FC's biggest rival stadium that belongs to Shanghai SIPG. Their stadium holds a paltry 33,000 people, which doesn't even hold a candle to this new stadium's max attendance. The stadium's appearance is designed to be an eye-catching nod to Guangzhou's reputation as China's flower city. The stadium will have a lotus flower design wrapped around the outside. All of these luxurious accoutrements come with a price, though. Guangzhou Evergrande Football Stadium is planned to cost an immense $1.7 billion. Number 2. Allegiant Stadium. Allegiant Stadium is a domed stadium under construction in Paradise, Nevada. This sprawling stadium is home to the newly moved Las Vegas Raiders, who formerly resided in Oakland, California. The Raiders had been campaigning for a new stadium since the 1980s, but could never quite seal the deal. When 2016 came around, the then Oakland Raiders were at an impasse. Mark Davis, owner of the team, had tried numerous times to get the Oakland Coliseum renovated, but his requests were never approved. The Raiders franchise was forced out of Oakland, but found a new home in a move to Nevada, where they would share a field with the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Rebels. Mark Davis put forward $550 million of his own dollars towards making the planned Allegiant Stadium fit to suit an NFL franchise, and the stadium is planned to open in 2020 in an unfinished but mostly operable state. The total cost of Allegiant Stadium is a whopping $1.84 billion. Number 1. SoFi Stadium. SoFi Stadium is a stadium and entertainment complex that is under construction in Inglewood, California. This massive stadium will be the only other current NFL stadium that houses two teams, next to MetLife Stadium, which houses the New York Jets and the New York Giants. SoFi Stadium will be home turf to two of the NFL's most storied franchises, the Los Angeles Rams and the Los Angeles Chargers. The two teams will share the field and will alternate who's scheduled to play at home to accommodate each other. This gargantuan stadium is generating plenty of hype in the sports world. Construction isn't even finished yet, but there are plans to host WrestleMania 37 in 2021, Super Bowl 56 in 2022, the College Football National Championship playoffs in 2023, and the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and the 2028 Summer Olympic Games. This massive stadium is the most expensive of its kind ever built, and its giant price tag comes in at $4.963 billion. So, do you think all these stadiums are worth all that money? Which one would you want to watch a game in? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe with notifications on. We would really appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.